This literacy exploration will look at the wicked problem and the multimodal turn in writing composition. So, starting to think about the wicked problem, as Riddle and Weber characterize it, the wickedness of design problems derives from the fact that they are not the same problems solvable through greater command or more information. Wicked problems are wicked because they are never finally solvable. They are contingent problems of deciding what to do that require resolution over and over again. Basically, this means that wicked problems and issues such as design and composition do not have easy answers, which is probably why this assignment explicitly talks about it as a wicked problem. So trying to think about my composition style and how to convey that through a video, I started looking at different Kairos documents. And I looked and I started to see one by a person named Sarah, and a lot of this said that composing requires others, and that she moved between physical space and community conversations. I identified with this one a lot because it's the same name as mine, and I started to think that actually, yeah, my composition process does begin with community conversations, as can be seen with the individual conferences. I really do enjoy making it a point to go and see my professors before composing, before creating something, and having a conversation with them or my peers about how to approach it. So there really was that community conversation as a beginning aspect of it. Following that, and still addressing the wicked problem, thinking about the multimodal turn in my composition process. So following the community conversation, a lot of the time I'll do an outline. So if the first step is community conversations, the second will be to outline, the third to be able to draft, and the fourth to be to revise. Now, the multimodal turn explores that students are still being taught some variant of the writing process, but theories of writing in the classroom largely turn to other more critical questions, such as authority, authenticity, and relevance, which I think I see myself. So even when I outline, I start with thinking about my introduction, and I think, how can I connect this problem to real-world issues? What is the relevance to the rest of the world, to the rest of my learning? And then, of course, I'm taught to create the body, right? And that is the kind of more traditional composition writing process. But then again, the multimodal turn comes into play with the conclusion, where I think, how can I connect these implications to the rest of the world? So if in the introduction I'm trying to bring in these real world issues and say this is why this is a problem, I'm trying to say what I've concluded and what that means for this world. So what's the relevance, or what's the authority for the conclusions that I've found? And I think in this way, I've learned to combine the multimodal turn, the idea that yes, we are still taught process, and I see that in my outline and in my different iterations of the draft, but a lot of the time the focus outside of the analysis itself is on these connections with the rest of the world through authority, authenticity, and relevance.